Take away the best of What's going on? How's everyone doing? It's been a while. It's been a little bit of a while. A long while. What's it been? Change. Excuse me. January? I'm not muted. I know I'm not muted. I heard myself in my speakers. I just got back. Yeah, I can go again, D. I'll leave right again. uh you were earlier. Yeah, because that's called pre-show. It's called pre-show. Um by the way, what's up, time tracker? See you there, brother. What's up, Universal? D, Arwen, the usual suspects, YouTube, and Facebook, which definitely shows up in doing this for. I haven't done this in a while because apparently I couldn't or didn't change the title of YouTube or Facebook, so it's still showing the KC Cup and Star Trek Online and just basically some game hopping. 2 months. 2 months. It's not an. It's not the Audio Technica 2020 mic, Arwen. This is the. It's the Shure SM7B. It's a Shure. It's assured. It's insured. Yeah. It has been very busy. Let me say that. Uh, Everything going on right now in life. In life. He wasn't so sure. Work has really just been cranked to 11. So we've been having special projects that have really just taken a lot of my time, working a lot of long hours, and even Carlin working long hours as well. So just sitting back and really just watching TV the whole time, and it's just really been a very nice thing to do. Time Jacker, 34 months. Thank you, brother. I know it's probably going to break up some people's streaks because I haven't streamed in a long time. I'm sorry about that. Um, but just life has been just really been busy, and just I had to focus on that. And I've been tired. I've not felt well. It's like I've just kind of just had to take a lot of me time. And it was a lot of me time I wasn't expecting to take. I haven't really been playing many of games. I jump on Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links on my PC like once a day. Like basically when I get home, it's like I just play it for 15 minutes and just do the dailies and I'm out. Uh, it's yeah, it's just really been all over the place. Not really sinking my teeth into anything that I've really wanted to spend time and play. What up, Jacob? Hard work pays off in making that bread. And that's right. I do make that sourdough. I do make that sourdough. Uh, but today, I figured that DCUO is coming out with their newest episode, Flashpoint, World of Flashpoint, episode 40. Episode 40. And they, of course, did the preview stream, which I haven't had a chance to watch yet. Haven't had a chance to watch, so I'm really interested to see how this goes. And it'll be played. We'll, of course, have them a little not muted all the way because we all love to hear Meps' voice. So we're gonna see how this goes. Oh, university about to graduate, bro? Hell yeah! Congratulations, man! You made it. You made it. In May, you only got what, next month? You only got 30 more days, man. 30 more days. You got this. You got this. Just skip school the rest of the month. Just the rest of the month. You deserve it. You deserve it. Make sure Meps air the chat. The copyright strike, yeah, man. Don't worry, Twitch. I'm watching this on YouTube, so I'm not breaking any rules, and that's okay. So yeah, so we're gonna watch. I'm pretty sure like a bunch of y'all have already watched this live stream preview. Um, and I've already heard some stuff about it, so I'm really excited to see exactly what's going on with it. I'm not going to jump on test server tonight. I know it's kind of my thing that I'm definitely all here for testing. Uh, but I just traveled the past 2 days, Thursday and Friday, just all over the coastal side of our state. So I'm definitely treating the weekend as my weekend. Just gotta get into it. I don't really have a schedule that I want to get back into streaming for until I really feel comfortable and really feel like I really want to entertain. And I haven't had that feeling yet. And I'm sorry. It's just my mentality of it and just exhaustion coming from work, and maybe I'll figure it out. I mean, I definitely got vacation days I need to take, so maybe I'll just take a vacation day and maybe just stream the whole day. It'll be great. It'll be great. Because it's weird, because I always tell everybody who come up to me, it's like, hey, Mike, what got you in the stream? It's like, oh, I like playing video games. It's like, if you're playing a video game, just stream it. Just stream it. When it comes to me, I've done it for so long that I have this entertainment side to it that I want to entertain and make you guys laugh, make you guys engaging, and that's why I haven't really been doing it for the past 2 months. It's like after work, after my 9 to 5, it's like I'm done. I'm just wiped, and I really haven't found something to really sink my teeth into. There have been a lot of good updates come out. No Man's Sky just had a beautiful update. Fallout 76 has been doing some fun stuff. Of course, I'm enjoying some building with Valheim, but I usually play Valheim when I have like a TV show on the screen and making memes. Even on my phone today, while we were just watching some shows, been playing a little Outriders on my phone, which has not been the best experience, I will say. And I ordered, like, it's weird because I went to Best Buy and I ordered a wired controller for my Xbox. I was like, yeah, let me go on Best Buy. I don't feel like leaving. Let me go ahead and just order because Best Buy can deliver. And I ordered it at like 11 or noon this afternoon, and it's now 8:45, and apparently it's now delayed, and they'll reach back out in a couple of days. I'm like, I don't need it in a couple of days. We're going out tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cancel the order, and I guess go and pick it up from Best Buy tomorrow when we go out to just run some errands. And it's like, so middle finger to this. They also updated April Fool's items to be redeemable in all tombs via item grant menu, so it is possible, Trex. Ooh, nice. But we only still get that trinket, the pow, pew, that trinket. We only get that trinket for the week. Huh? That's why I said the trinket. What and trinket? Oh, the unicorn trinket, yeah. Well, oh, and the unicorn supply drop. So if you didn't definitely get your unicorn supply drop last year, this is the perfect opportunity to get your unicorn supply trinket. I actually do like my supply trinket. No trinket Trex, that was last year. So that trinket doesn't drop. Yeah, Carlin got it today, got it last night. So it is dropping from the vault. Yeah, she got the POW trinket, another POW trinket today as well. So yeah, so apparently that is dropping from the vault. She got it. Yeah, she got it from the vault. Yeah. What time is it where you live? It is 8:47, and yeah, it is. It's pretty dark because we're dark creatures. We're creatures of the night. But yeah, unicorn trinkets dropping as well. Don't forget that cool accessory. I might have to go on all my tunes and get that. May even drop on my PS4 because I got that up and running again. But all right, so let's go ahead and get into the shebang. Let's go ahead and see what World of Flashpoint looks like. We're going to be talking over Meps and the team, so my bad. But of course, if you want to recap on the live stream, I'm pretty sure the beautiful and magnificent DNT has created the article over on the source wall, which has been beautiful on updating. We're both busy beavers. We're both busy beavers. And by the way, any of you guys want to help out on the source wall, article writing, guides, and all that stuff, please hit us up on the Discord. Come into the source wall Discord and chat it up. It was weird a couple of days because there was like a bunch of people talking at once. I had like 100 missed messages. I'm like, where did all this happen? And I'm not going to complain until people start complaining. Life gets busy, D. Life gets busy. He's finishing up on the preview, but if you can't read it, you can watch it here. So let's jump in and check this thing out.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to another DC Universe online live stream. My name is Trex. I am your community manager, and today we are here to reveal and preview our next episode, episode 40, World of Flashpoint.
Iceberg Lounge. Okay.
We have lead content, Charon. Say hi, Charon.
Hey, Charon.
And
is it Charon or Chiron? Because it's spelled like Chiron. And I know my Greek mythology.
And we have Megzilla, your 2D artist, and other things.
Hello.
And we have Writing Desk for the first time, your narrative designer.
Happy to be here.
Yay. Did I miss anyone? That's all of us, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Yeah, so episode 40, World of Flashpoint, coming at you here in a couple weeks.
I think it's Chiron.
And coming to the test server, potentially tonight. So,
oh, man.
we should have final confirmation by the end of the stream. So let's just get started. We are
Honahulatin, thank you so much for this
Lounge,
for the following.
welcome.
Welcome.
For this episode in the open world Flashpoint, Gotham City.
Falling apart, everything's worse for everyone. Amazons and Atlanteans are at war and about to destroy each other. Justice League is basically MIA, and Flash is kind of at the center of it and trying to find Professor Zoom, who he's convinced is causing all of this alternate timeline. And so he tracks down what heroes there are left and tries to find Professor Zoom and, figure out what's wrong and set it right. And, during I won't spoil it, I guess, in case you haven't read it, but he does learn something kind of disturbing about the cause of all of this nastiness, and it's kind of a tough choice to set things right.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's Flashpoint. Definitely read it if you haven't. It's quite the, quintessential kind of DC Comics storyline, really.
Yeah.
It goes into so
core.
much. Yeah. But so that's what we got going on for the storyline. Obviously, a bunch of different characters, right? You mentioned that. We'll talk about those in just a second. But how do we get then the world of Flashpoint, this timeline, into the world and timeline of DC Universe Online? How does that happen?
I was wondering that.
Well, during the anniversary event, we were dealing with a lot of paradoxes, and the Anti-Monitor actually pulled a paradox, the worst paradox in the DC universe, basically, the Flashpoint paradox, into our world. And so now we're finally dealing with the consequences of that.
Which he was able to do because in episode 38, Wonderverse, we had the Patchwork Themyscira, which kind of brought in Flashpoint and drew his attention to the paradox. So now he's like, nom, nom, give me that. And he brought it further into the anniversary event.
Yeah, exactly.
So this has been building for a long time. This has been kind of like a meteor hurtling at us, right? This
Chief
big
Gordon.
crisis. Maybe not that
Yeah, I wouldn't use that word.
Maybe not that severe. But yeah, so that's what we're at.
D,
where
is
we're
that
at.
his new 52
Obviously, you can see we're in the
costume?
world.
It might be, or his current
in
costume.
Flashpoint Gotham City. Just gonna jump out of the Iceberg Lounge area and just run around the world real quick. Oceans couldn't be here today, so that's real sad. But maybe Rob, I think you did much of the content on here. Do you want to just kind of walk us through what we're seeing, what's different about Flashpoint Gotham City versus
actually, all
Sharon?
the designers, all the designers kind of chipped in here because we were all helping do a lot more content than we're used to for the instance content with elite mode stuff and all that.
Iceberg
So we all
fucking
kinda had a
lounge.
hand
Look
here,
at this
but
beauty.
There's a lot of elements from the world of Flashpoint. Like PsyOps is a thing. They are a military organization that are here to thwart the whole Atlantean and Amazon invasions, but any other superheroes that pop up, like Booster Gold, or the hundreds and hundreds of villains and heroes are just popped out of nowhere from our universe into Flashpoint, is a cause for concern. So the military is being ultra aggressive and taking us out along with the other supers and the Atlanteans and Amazons.
Live
They have
shows.
a bunch of cool different subjects they have. You guys might know some of them as Subject 0, Subject 1, superhero story, or Superman story in there. But the one that we're going to focus on is Subject Doomsday. So you'll be fighting Subject Doomsday here in this map, who's being controlled by the PsyOps government.
Maps is like super quiet.
Going on, and writing desk can help fill it in. But basically, Thomas Wayne, he doesn't just arrest the guys who get in his way. He kind of KOs them permanently. So
KO permanently. That's
yeah,
good. Excellent phrasing.
Yeah. So you don't see Mr. Freeze anymore and all that stuff, but you do see his goons are left behind trying to, it was a mob war power grab here because all the big honchos you might know, like what's his face? Yeah. The guy with the fear stuff.
Wait, is that the original Wayne build?
Like Stormcrow. That's freaking like different game entirely. But yeah, so these guys will be around. There's some freeze goons there you see on the map doing stuff. So you're putting a stop to that for the Penguin, who's actually around, and a few other Flashpoint variants. Like there is no GCPD here. There's this
some bitch. Did they unbottle it?
Security defense by Wayne Tower, or Wayne itself. So we're here just trying to clean up the mess. There's still some Amazons and Atlanteans in the picture, but they aren't the.
Oh shit! Did we get Flashpoint basically Gotham City without it being in bottles?
And us helping Thomas Wayne get it under control.
So a couple things you might have noticed while we're flying around here is that several buildings that you haven't seen before have been unbottled. There's no Brainiac invasion in this Flashpoint.
I mean, yeah, strictly speaking, were they ever even bottled in this universe? I think that this is just how they are in Flashpoint, right?
That's right.
That's right.
And Ocean's had a long dream here to do what she did for Metropolis and unbottle parts of Metropolis and kind of use that for Birds of Prey and the Death of Superman maps, but also for Gotham, and then we can keep coming back to these places in the future.
That's iconic.
Not worry about those ugly bottles anymore. Kind of like as we go along, unbottle more and more of these cities, and see all the pretty buildings underneath. Like I think Wayne Tower was always bottled.
Yep.
The clock tower for Oracle was bottled. Yeah, a few other iconic buildings have been. Well, even Iceberg Lounge is bottled, so now that's fine.
So Wayne Industries is different in this universe, right?
Very different.
Is my understanding.
Yeah, and writing desk can jump in for the details. But,
yeah, so Thomas Wayne is the one who survived, not Bruce Wayne. And he got very bitter and vengeful about that. And so he kind of built Gotham into a honeypot for villains and got into gambling and casinos, basically, so that he could lure villains here and then KO them permanently.
That's a great strategy.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it though?
KO permanently is
doesn't
not
really
even
work
my
out
favorite thing to
too
say.
well. But
Hey,
I mean,
Multiverse,
if
how
your goal
you
is to
doing over
KO
there on
villains
YouTube, brother?
permanently, Then check and make.
Dave, what's up, man?
There are consequences for his actions. but
We're on
yeah.
the Facebook. What's up,
But-
Mags?
Unalive them.
Yeah, one of the biggest villains, he has that taken out.
Aw,
say that
Victor, thank you
magic
so much for
word
liking the
that makes
stream.
people stop fighting. Martha, she's around too. She's the. she
Wait,
is
why
the
did you say that name?
Why did you say that name? But yeah,
Why did you
she
say that
is.
Why'd you
she is the Joker in this world. So you'll see some references.
They
to
mentioned
her,
multiverse in the stream? No
very
fucking way. They name
through
dropped
her
him. How they
dreams
name
and
dropped him? Why'd they do that?
yeah, so that's the open world. You mentioned we're gonna fight Doomsday, right?
What's that? Yeah, with that left-hand corner up there. That's kind of cool. In the sky.
Oh.
Yeah, the sky.
Oh yeah. Good. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Let me just
Yeah.
fly a little bit towards it. Yeah, what is this in the sky? What do we get? Looks like
For the gear styles? Multiverse does
Hall of
good
Doom,
shit.
Old school.
yeah,
What is that thing doing up there?
old school Hall of Doom. That is a good
Yeah.
question what it's doing up there, and we actually learned more about why it is hovering over Gotham, I think, in our first piece of content, which is the duo.
That Queens Row Penitentiary. Yeah.
Does anybody have anything they wanted to jump in about open world before we kind of jump on to the duo? Did I miss
Him and
anything?
his Celestial, I swear.
Oh, I did miss something very important.
Oh, well, you first then.
Yeah. No, you first. What are you gonna say?
There's no bat signal, first of all. So
As much as I do miss
Such-
Tori,
you
as much as I do miss Tori, Multiverse was always doing some good shit with Tori
I
there.
feel like
Those
that's 'cause
are
you don't
some
want
two
Batman to show up in
hand-to-hand
this world.
guys there.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's a bad move.
I'm happy that Multiverse continued on with it while
But,
Tori
so
basically
Doomsday,
did
Seven
retire.
Doomsday, he is a world boss, but he is not like the world bosses we encountered in episode 38 and 39. There is no secondary currency, but he does have some systems that we learned.
The heck is wrong with
those
the-
two
with the
episodes,
claw?
like
Oh, it's broken.
distribution and whatnot. So
It's like some rubble.
he's more along the lines of the anniversary world bosses we did for the 10th anniversary. So he'd be fighting him and getting cool henchman drops and artifact food and all that good stuff, but no secondary currency or god ring to worry about this time around. I mean, I heard you guys wanted more, but we said nah, enough's enough. We'll take a break.
Yeah, more of the regular bounty.
The fuck is that switch phase button?
We like to vary things up.
The
and
fuck
do
is that?
different things.
Mhm.
Um,
Are they gonna get into that? Are they gonna get into that?
Why don't I see? Am I just blind? No. Okay, I guess it's because I'm here. Anyway, so I opened up the map menu. I mean, it's just Gotham. There's nothing really important or exciting on the screen, right? Nothing new at all.
Let's see where you're going. Let's see where you're going.
Oh, there's a switch phase button. That's cool. So, it's been a little bit frustrating, especially with the world bosses, trying to get into a phase that's either full or empty, depending on your preference, or with your friends, or whatever it is. And we spent some time, and we now have this little switch phase option and UI. And we're on our own internal server, so you don't see very many phases here, but these are the two phases of Flashpoint Gotham City that are up right now. And we've got population info, so you can see if you want to, which phase you want to go to. And then also the type PvP, which, if you remember, there's a.
This is actually gonna be pretty. This isn't
phase
gonna be a good
in the
thing.
game,
Well,
which-
now I'm wondering who's off on their lonesome over there.
Yeah, we hired some schmuck to just stand around in the PvP phase.
Because that's what's gonna happen now. People are gonna go into their
Timeout
phase and
phase.
see like
Well,
who's in the
we needed
PvP. Like
someone
there's
standing there to
10
have the
people in
phase up
phase
so that we could see it
in the
this menu.
PvP phase. Like,
So,
That's what interns are
what's
for.
going on over there?
Come on, Megdella, come on up here. Let me show you what
And there's
I
some
got.
stuff that happens on the PvP
Well, I thought it
phase
was
that are
pizza 'cause you need
secrets
one.
We told
that
them
makes
we would
life
be
a
there
little
any minute now.
easier. And now I think
Like,
this
no,
is
you
gonna
just
ruin
wait in the
it for a lot of
PvP phase.
people.
We'll be there any second.
Very
We're
lonely.
on our way.
Very lonely.
We hit traffic.
So this is exciting. This is pretty big. It should be useful for this episode, but also for future episodes as well. Especially we're spending a lot of time doing that kind of world boss thing out there. So
Yes.
Real talk, Oceans is gonna love this because in the past when we played together, I just made her find us a good phase. So this is gonna be so much easier for her when she's doing the phase searching.
For her, because you still can't be bothered to do anything. But
I'm busy.
Yeah, I
Here's
always
stuff
get
to
a
do. I have
I always
people
get
who
a
do that
D
for
to
me.
find a
Thank
good
you.
phase.
Oceans.
So that's
yeah,
that's appropriate.
That's part, and it will be easier just clicking through. Also, the phases will all be numbered. Instead of saying, "Hey, come to me for."
Why do you want them to
fight,
raise the
just
cap
say,
to 50? What's wrong with
phase 3 is
40?
where it's at, jump
40
on over.
isn't enough. Like 10 more is
Is
gonna
this
make a
just for
difference.
this episode, or is it retroactive?
Retroactive.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
So
is.
man.
all
Dang,
those
that's awesome.
whatever Legion.
I mean, they can't really make it 50 because with 40, that's five raid teams in one phase. So I mean, that's appropriate.
Plans for it, so you can see where your friends are at and your league mates are at in these phases.
If anything, they'll have to increase it to 48 to allow 6.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Multiplication,
Yeah, this is
kids.
kind of the beginning.
Math.
Yes.
But
And we'll
hopefully
want
it's
your
useful.
input. Yeah, we'll want your input as we throw it out on the live servers and see how we can improve it. Let us know.
We're 56, so here we go.
Okay, that was important. And I almost forgot.
And
about
they
it, so that's
take
not
the
great.
phase system
Okay,
and just
let's
put
jump into the
bots in
duo.
their own phase.
Let's say writing desk. Tell us
no.
just a quick backstory of what is going on as we set out into this.
But Trex.
Into
But
this
D.
instance.
Yeah, absolutely. So the world of Flashpoint, as I said, super gritty, super dark. One of the things that they have as kind of a side story in the Legion of Doom.
Oh
story
yeah,
is
Jacob, that would be
there is this
a
floating
phase where all
prison
gold spammers are just
that
there to spam.
they
That would be
basically
beautiful.
send around to different cities to
Beautiful.
pick up prisoners. And Heatwave escapes, and he does this really cool escape rampage, and is trying to get back at Cyborg. And since Cyborg is so key to our story, I wanted to include this. But he's, instead of trying to crash it into Detroit, he's trying to crash it into Gotham, because that's where Cyborg is right now. So Flashpoint Batman's not very happy about this, so we got to
Wait,
take care of it.
I mean, if we go by Snyderverse, there
take
is
down
no
Heatwave,
Detroit. There's
stop
only
all the
Gotham.
Stuff, and there's a cool character that
James,
I'm
thank you so much for
excited
subscribing
that
over
we're
on the
finally
YouTube.
featuring in the game. I don't know if I can say
Hey,
it,
Gia, what's
but
going on, brother?
yeah,
I haven't gotten into
I
test
would look
server
forward to
with it yet.
I played it. It's fun.
I haven't done.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really haven't done anything on test server. This is my first time even seeing anything for it. Seeing
Take a look
that
at the
South
very,
Gotham, pretty cool.
start of it.
Everything's on bottled,
Look at this.
pretty excellent.
We're gonna take a look at the start of it. And I just want to check one thing.
No, hold on. Meps, go back to video.
Right, so here we are.
That was an 18.
inside.
That wasn't even 1080p. What was that? What's wrong with your screen?
yeah, that
How do you
Legion
know?
of Doom stuff
the,
looks so
Gotham.
awesome.
Yeah, you can see Gotham beneath you there throughout the maps. That's cool.
You see Gotham beneath you. Now I see really bad shading. That's what I see.
Ooh, who's
Sorry.
this?
Sorry.
To see if
That's
voice
me
is
being a
highlighted
dick.
and stuff.
Yeah, test server is up and running.
Can't hear it. Oh.
Yeah, the fact that we have an elite duo, an elite alert, and elite raids. There's a lot of elitism going on. But I really can't. I really want to try out the elite duo.
Do you want to talk about that? Their combat routines adjusting?
Yeah, except for the duo, T Lantern did the duo here. He's trying a new thing where the iconic ride-alongs will have roles that you can pick that will help you out. So if you guys are like, oh, we're 2 DPS and we need a tank and a controller.
They have a what? They have a what? They have a fucking role? They have roles? Did they just make Flashpoint Batman a fucking healer?
I won't do that very often moving forward, but
Is that what I just saw? Can I make Flashpoint Batman a
I mean,
tank?
it depends how much people like it, right?
Is that what I just heard?
and this is the first time we'll be doing an elite duo. We're still working.
Change
quite hard on
Cyborg.
trying to
Change Cyborg the tank.
what
I
that
want to
would
see
be.
this.
We'll be looking forward to your feedback on what we have so far and
Batman
what
can
we
healer.
can
Healer, troll, cyborg, control, and tank.
the gameplay to make it elite.
Oh, okay, fine. Make cyborg a tank.
A tank and a healer, otherwise you're dead.
Sea lantern.
And make it more.
I'm gonna have to send you a message, bro.
And coordination being what's
It's
difficult
game
to
changing.
do.
Game changing.
Insane stats. Just
That's what I need.
at you.
There's our new LVP right there.
On
LPVE.
challenge,
We need that.
it's a
Where's
new
that?
territory for us, but
Why
we're
ain't people
doing that.
talking about this? I haven't been on the forums. What the fuck is going
Yeah,
on?
I feel like
Definitely.
we get to see Batman's like soft side with him as a healer. Just making
Elite
sure
Duo
you're
still
okay.
too
Yeah,
death.
that's not
He's
great.
a
What the
surgeon,
fuck?
right?
Yeah, he's a surgeon.
He's a surgeon, so exactly.
It's Dr. Batman to you.
I like my little headcanon. Him just secretly being caring,
He didn't go to
Fine, let's-
Batman's.
Oh, he
That's
reset.
like-
He's called Mister.
slapping band-aids on you.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. We did just walk into this first boss fight. Obviously, it looks like it's a mazo. Just checking out the room
Oh,
a bit.
nice.
It is a pretty big room for one person fight in a duo.
That's the duo.
But when we get
It
into a
will become
raid
obvious,
with
I
8
guess
people
it's
against
not already that again.
one boss,
Not only do we have an
eerie,
elite duo, we
it's
have an elite
itty
version of
bitty
every
little
instance,
room. I'm looking at you, Clock Tower.
So
Yes.
elite alert and elite raids.
They said they might
Elite Raid Plus.
never use this again.
Also, pro tip in
Kappa
this
Balvaros.
prison, you keep your eyes open. Look in the cells.
I will
There's some
I will
interesting
break a
surprises
soul.
there. Don't want to spoil anything.
In
but
this room?
you
I
know.
don't think in this room is it?
maybe not in this room, but just like in the prison.
Yeah.
So you never know. You never know where surprises are.
There, here and there.
Definitely check out inside those. All right, so that's the duo. Speak now if we missed anything. And
The
we'll
rest
jump.
would be surprises. Yeah.
I think I remember the ceiling being interesting. I just remember having playtests, and I felt bad because I normally don't look up. So look up in all the dungeons and all the instances, because love went into the ceilings as well.
Love
look
went into
down.
the ceiling.
And
Last room.
Look all
Okay.
around.
Look it down because you see a lot of cool stuff underneath your feet there. You might get a little scared of the heights. We'll see.
Again, not in
Um,
this room, but
It's such
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
big room for
Can you
one
change
person.
our friends' roles, our NPC friends?
I can, and I have been.
Oh,
Yeah, you can.
Now we've got
it's so
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
still debating on just how much you can
Oh
change
my
within
God.
mode and versus normal mode and elite mode. So elite mode may not even have these roles.
Cyborg fucking use holographic decoy.
Yeah, there's still some development time.
All right, jumping ahead. Next we have the alert, the 4-player. It's called the Royal War, and this is where we've got that war going on between New Themyscira and Atlantis.
That was such a large
between
room
Flashpoint, Wonder
for
Woman,
that.
who you met already in Wonderverse, and Emperor Aquaman, who is basically just
That's just a
crazy version
consistency
of
problem
Aquaman,
in my
right?
eyes now.
I'm sure that's accurate. Writing desk. Do you wanna walk us through again, kind of
Oh, so the
where
so
this
the
alert
rolls is only in
started?
normal. Okay.
Yeah, so this is, I would say, core to the Flashpoint story. I didn't want to dwell too much on Themyscira and Atlantis because we've seen so much of it, but this is where we really get to the meat of both Emperor Aquaman and Queen Diana have been manipulated into this war by their advisors, and even that they both crossed a line. Emperor Aquaman has actually kidnapped Rion Markov, usually called Geo-Force, but here he's made him into the earthquake machine, Geopulse. And you'll also see that Queen Diana has captured someone of her own. I don't know if I'll spoil it, since I don't think we'll
Yeah.
get there. But and
capture
is
Geoforce to do the
using that
earthquakes.
person
Yeah.
to create a shield. And so my approach here was like, if you ever watch a movie and you think, if I was in that movie, I could do it better. This is basically what we're doing, where the heroes are here. We can do it better. We can solve this. We can fix this. I mean, in a way.
Nice.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
that's a good point. This whole episode is not just the core episode with Atlanteans versus Amazons. We are acknowledging that and addressing that in this Operation Alert, but the World of Flashpoint had a lot of different stories out there, and we were kind of bringing them all together. So while we take care of this,
Yeah, the
one
best
element,
part about it was
Flash,
the
Aquaman,
rogues.
Wonder Woman, we can actually move on to other
That was the best story.
and, we're in the, I mean, it's like, I don't know how many comics in the world of Flashpoint. It's like a lot of different stories out there, a lot of one-offs and obscure stuff, and we're kind of tapping into some of those.
All right, I'm going to talk to Flash here and just
Keeping multiple
start the
timelines
instance.
straight in my head is a
I'm really
challenge.
glad we can see
But
their
this war
synchronized
between
swimming
the
lessons
Amazons
paying
and the
off.
Atlanteans has Professor
They look
Zoom's
great.
time-traveling name all over it. So what's the plan to flesh him out better?
I feel like Flash is probably just
Easy.
teasing
The
Batman.
Amazons and
Yeah,
Atlanteans
just slow
are at a
himself down.
standstill. The Atlanteans have a super weapon. The Amazons have a super shield. We take out the weapon, then take out the shield.
Wait, but doesn't that just end the standstill?
And so we're not in
Doesn't that
Atlantis
flare
here,
up
but
their war?
we're on the
I don't care.
chasms and stuff underneath
Zoom's all that
the
matters.
waters of
Jeez.
New Themyscira.
Okay, glad you're not my Batman.
Because I think it was Flashpoint Terra. I think you raised it up, didn't she?
Yeah, exactly.
So she created all these chasms and mess underwater. The Atlanteans are using that for their way in to attack.
Yeah, the Amazons took over England, so you can see some modern day buildings and stuff. Again, with if you look up,
This. Let me go ahead and yell it out now. New map.
Oh, is that a boat?
Oh, yeah.
Which.
Yep.
Fuck, new ceiling.
It didn't.
you might need to get a little closer to the shore to see the buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
Seriously, though. Large room.
And there'll be
Only
some Easter
2
eggs
ads
here,
in it.
Ravager, some other stuff from other
Like, it's
elements
just a lot of room just to
before
skip
Flashpoint.
ads.
So,
You know? It's.
pirate Deathstroke ship.
And especially on how this is looking, like,
appearance.
it looks like you could just skip
Mips
all
always
those
so
ads,
good at
too.
this game.
Just
I've just worked here a
Speed,
long time.
swim
I've never
your
seen
way
anything
into the
like
first
that.
boss room,
Yeah, it's impressive.
and
DPS is
fuck
incredible.
all the ads.
All right, so we're just gonna.
People
jump,
all complain
jump into
COT.
this little,
Which one was
uh,
COT again?
this little
Was
fight
that the
here
one with
going
the
on.
Say, oh, there it is.
And
Ravager.
this is-
Yeah, that was the alert that actually had like the walls that you couldn't go further until you actually defeated the ads.
Yeah, this room is sweet.
Mira lost her life trying to stop the Amazons. You will lose your lives here. Nothing can withstand my geopulse.
Flash, offset that thing's vibrations.
Yeah, he just looks angry, doesn't he?
Oh, we don't actually get to see Geoforce. Aw.
I love when villains say that nothing can withstand my insert thing here.
Uh,
But this guy's
damn, Meps.
apparently he's right.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
I just. What are you doing?
I got that in the nick of time.
Very deep here. Good move.
I mean, you're still alive, so
Damn.
Let
he
me-
failed to permanently KO
Let
you.
me get my screen not red. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Thomas Wayne, where are those heels at?
F train.
You
Oh,
think
that-
Right?
Yeah, those are not
Not,
available anymore.
not here. Yeah. So we'll
You
fight.
need to bring your own healer.
We'll fight Emperor Aquaman, and then it would progress into the instance. There is some great, like you're saying, some great kind of skyline views from the shore and stuff. Which I don't think I'm gonna be able to show, but actually, I do have the second map. Let me just jump to the second map real quick.
Yeah, probably better.
I mean, it's definitely beautiful area. Can't wait to see it again.
Yeah,
And
it'll be
definitely
fun.
see it more utilized with
Yeah, look
a
for it.
lot more
If you're
involved
just
in
joining
that
us,
area.
this is the preview.
I mean, these
of
are
episode
single
40
boss
World of
fight
Flashpoint
rooms
coming
with
out
also a
this
small
April,
group of
and
people
on the test
with a
server
large
hopefully
room
later tonight.
where it's
We've looked at the
the
open world
more people that
Flashpoint,
you have in the
so
run,
we've
the
looked at,
smaller the room is, and
the
it
Queen
becomes
Girl
terrible for the
Anniversary
camera.
Hall of Doom duo.
Like that's a raid
we've
boss
looked
fight
at,
room.
or we're looking at
Completely.
now the Royal War, the Alert, and this is once you're above ground.
you're on the- Yeah, you're on the beach of New Themyscira.
It's Flashpoint,
Got some
and yet
ships
we're
here.
still using the same busted ass
Yeah.
ships.
New Themyscira
Ooh.
I'm
itself.
just saying, Aquaman.
When we first showed
I'm
up here
just
doing a
saying.
playtest, I was like, oh, it's the Mascara. I recognize this beach. But then as I stepped out and looked around, I was like, oh, no, wait. I am somewhere else.
That's
Yeah,
some good
It's like
looking
a
shit.
modern
Themyscira.
Mascara.
It's different.
Yeah, the New Themyscira has mixtures of London.
There's some good stuff to look up
buildings,
there that we can't
own,
get to.
Grecian temple stuff. So you see a mixture of the architecture is pretty cool.
They just rammed that boat right up in there.
Yeah, don't hire that boat captain.
I mean, you gotta land somehow.
And with how high the
done.
the ceiling is, again,
There is one feature
There's a
that
lot of
kind of sticks
ads,
out as not
and
really
we
belonging
just
to either London
fly
or
over.
Themyscira, and that's that Flash statue over there,
Yep.
which is our
I
first-
kind of don't
first
want them to
big
put
hint
ads in
that,
instances anymore.
you know,
You know,
Professor
like, even in
Zoom
World
is
of
kinda
Warcraft, I
needling
understand. Like
Flash a
I've
little
definitely
bit.
skipped some ads, no doubt. But
Or it's possible that the
It's also
Themyscirians
just
have this great admiration for Flash.
so
and put a
abused in
statue up.
here.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
Flash
all
is-
those red dots
Very
over there,
well, I mean, they
useless.
got damage from the attack.
Don't care about
This is
them.
my headcanon. That's that.
Just move along.
Sure.
totally wrong. But yeah.
We should do a whole live stream on your
Where-
headcanon.
Where are you going, Meps?
Thank you, Megan.
Out of ammo.
Just
don't worry.
looking out. Just looking around. So
I do like seeing some of the redesign a
I
little
don't
bit.
think we need to show too much of this or too much more. This is the
Yeah,
Royal
let's
War.
fly over, Trex, as I
Focusing on,
run along the walls, hoping not to get aggro.
Atlanteans versus New Themyscira.
Yep, we kind of tie it up here so the rest of the content won't be focusing too much on that. We have seen a lot of Atlantis and Amazon stuff for anniversary of the 58, so we didn't want to.
I mean, you're right.
Joe
But we
Johnson,
haven't seen
but-
this, so
Exactly. This is like the final scene for that struggle they had.
Yeah, so I mean, it's great that we get to see this
Alright,
beach,
Let's jump ahead.
but we're
to
not
the
going to do
first
anything on this
raid.
beach. No player in this game is going to do anything on this beach.
He got permanently KO'd.
Yeah.
Like the devs do such a great
Oh,
job
man.
with the
Yeah,
environments,
writing desk. Do you
but
wanna
then they
set up,
create
what's going on in this
the
first raid? This is
formula that
Flashtastic voice,
players just going to skip over it.
I believe.
You know?
Okay, so we do finally get to confront Professor Zoom, and we get a time travel device on him that's keyed to 1,000 years in the future. Oh, which, if you've played episode 39,
Ep40.
may seem a little familiar.
Yeah, it'd be great if we had
but
that like an
not
open
quite
world.
in the
That'd be
way you
great.
might think.
I'm all
We
for that.
show up, and it seems like a central city that's destroyed and damaged. And as we get further and further along, it just seems more and more weird and bizarre and nightmarish. And that's because, spoiler, it is Kid Flash's nightmare that Brainiac is imposing upon him.
Wait, kid who?
Oh yeah, by the way, new model, Kid Flash.
What?
Yeah.
Who's that little guy?
Good.
Look how cool he is. And what a
Where did
cool
Kid Flash
power
come
he has.
from?
I wonder if players will ever get that one day.
Hmm.
I like his new hair as well.
His hair is nice too. Maybe that too. I don't know. We'll see.
If I had hair, I'd want it to look like that.
Aww.
Feels like really good.
Yeah.
He's probably one of my favorite of the latest refreshes. And boy, did he need it. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm really happy to see this.
It was rough. So, yeah, he looks great.
Yeah, for sure.
Flash looks great too, everybody.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
he had his moment. It's good.
Oh, here, I'm
Alberto,
gonna
thank
talk
you
to
so
Kid
much
Flash
for
here,
liking the
and,
streams.
We'll listen. Just a moment.
We'll read the subtitle.
Flash. So crash to see you and your friends.
Instantly, this doesn't look 1,000 years in the future.
So crash.
Next, what happened to everyone else? I still see comms active, but visuals don't match. Hang on, I'm running diagnostics.
Hey, kid. We're not really here for you.
That is, we suspect this place will help us fix the Flashpoint paradox.
But you've arrived just in time. Gorilla Grodd's attacking the city again. Come on.
Yeah, okay. Lead on.
I guess I'll keep working on this connection issue.
Yes. Best day ever.
That voice.
All right, so here we are in Central City, but not.
Huh. It looks okay. It looks like everything's okay.
Yeah, things are fine here.
So,
this is normal.
transition-wise,
Another
how
invasion,
did we
another day in
get
Central City.
to the nightmare of
Citizens are
Kid
scared.
Flash?
Buildings
Using
are
whatever they can.
all fine.
No big deal.
Baritone God mode
So, yeah,
there
this
again.
particular raid out of the two, this one is more of the crawl raid. And we still will be tweaking numbers to make sure it's not too much of a crawl and all that good stuff when we get feedback from PC test. But this raid in particular, we are trying to take some elements out of the Paradox Wave that people have been asking for.
Cyborg
in the
brings us
final
here.
Fights, you can
Okay.
actually pick your own poison and tackle on as many bosses as you want that you can handle for better feats. So that's something the players have been asking for. So we are trying to accomplish a bit of that.
New
this week.
orbital strike.
Fly into that. I'm sure it's fine.
It's gonna tickle.
Oh, you know what?
I like these platforms because they're a nice throwback to the last time the gorillas attacked our city.
Yeah, they're actually improved over the old ones. So this is.
Well, this is the future, so
Yeah.
both in real life and in Flashpoint.
Yeah, the thickness
Been a while.
of it, Jacob, is to share that this is a nightmare.
We're just gonna get a little bit further here.
You know, the same, it's the same cell shading that we saw with Scarecrow's people.
Oh, no, look, it's Gorilla Grodd. Shouldn't we take him on together?
that?
You, me, your dozen odd friends?
There's
I'll
Godzilla.
help out, but
There's a
kid,
little fight
it's
going on.
just Gorilla Grodd.
Witness my incredible and unassailable power as I annihilate Central City.
Not today, Grodd.
Oh, wait, did we just all saw that the beam was off
Yeah, we
center
got
from
some
the
crowd here.
platform? Devs.
I like that Flash and Kid Flash expect that they have 8 heroes and villains behind them rather than
Look.
chip in, but it's just maps.
This is
That's it.
this is a raid. This is an 8-person content.
The 3 of you got this.
And yeah, for that cell shading I was talking about, this is our nightmare, our version of a nightmare material.
Let's go get help from Godzilla. for
Going
this
cell
fight.
shading is the nightmare.
Yeah.
Movie was great, by the way.
There's some
Movie was
games.
fucking great. Can't wait to watch
yeah.
it again.
So that's,
Thanks, HBO
if you
Max.
see it looking like this, that means it's nightmare fuel.
Yeah, and this was also, I think, a great opportunity to get some more traditional Flash villains in because they don't figure as much into the world of Flashpoint. They kind of do, but they have their own separate stories that don't really cross over with Flash. And so getting to focus in on this was like a nice way to still highlight these great villains.
Yeah, the whole rogue gallery, or most of the rogue gallery that we have access to, will be in here at some point. It's nice.
I'm going to
Sorry, I got a text from one of the folks
just
at
take
work.
off from this fight.
Yeah, you can
Break a
probably
few things.
ghost out.
Oh, wow.
Museum. Or Kid Flash and Flash's group, that's fine.
I think I want to head this way.
Follow the fires.
Yeah, we put those in there just for Red 5. He likes arrows, so.
Real talk, I get lost easily, and I'm like, guys, we need more fires.
Yeah.
And they're like, freaking Red 5. Fine, one more fire right here at the end.
More fire.
Yeah, so here we are coming up on the museum. We're going to see it, just the environment here, because we didn't continue on the instance. But you'll see it's a little bit different. The Flash Museum is not the same, yeah?
Rogues meeting? What?
Yeah.
What?
Ultimate
doesn't-
nightmare aspect of Central City. It's not a Flash museum, it's a Rogues museum.
They spelled Greet weird. This is a nightmare.
Got
Ooh,
The Rouge
this
Museum.
wave statue.
Nice.
awesome.
We don't get to see a lot of Grodd nowadays.
Base items, so get your own little Rogue gallery statues.
And remember, this is also a nightmare, so this is just what Kid Flash's nightmare
You
is
can tell
about.
the city really loves its rogues. I mean, it's gone to some great
mean,
lengths
yeah.
to memorialize these guys. True heroes, all of them. Captain Boomerang, look at all the boomerangs.
Yeah. I wonder what his deal is.
Abracadabra.
I'm cold.
And yeah, you can see the Flash statue's been covered up. It's still here for some reason. I guess they couldn't move it.
That is if Flash was a ghost.
Yeah, he's disgraced. So
Is it weird that like Heatwave statue is just not faced correctly?
No, players cannot phase through walls. You're seeing awesome MEPS powers right now.
unless you're quantum, then maybe.
Mm.
Maybe. In appearance, fine.
So yeah, this is
Humble
there's
Keisha,
gonna be a
thank you
big
so much
fight
for
right
liking
here out in
stream.
the open. You'll face Nightmare.
Yeah.
Flash?
And this is where you'll see we're trying to get some elements of the paradox wave stuff in here, so you can pick and choose how many.
He's
of
just about
these
to kill
rogues you
another
wanna
rogue. Oh my god.
Tackle at once. You keep them separate, one at a time, or you can be like.
I think he's pointed to the
to
the top, isn't it? Is that top or trickster?
Very cool. So that's that raid.
People are making guesses about what the style is going to be.
It's no boomerangs. No.
Oh.
I fought hard for Captain Boomerang as a style. Maybe next time.
I don't know. I'm a fan.
Don't put that in
I
a
think
time
we
capsule. No
have
one's gonna buy
leaked
that shit.
or teased that the styles are villain. They're
I
both
know.
villain
I
styles.
tried to be subtle about it, and I don't know if people got it. I was like, they're hot. And something doom and gloom.
Oh yeah, yeah. You did try to actually tell people what they were, and no one would pay
Did.
attention. That's sad
No
for
one
you.
got it. A little too subtle. We'll see.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah, the map that
Before we
Maps
show
was
the styles,
just
we gotta
that.
jump
That's
into
the
second
next
raid.
boss fight
Remember,
area.
the alert and both raids have elite modes, event modes, and normal modes.
Yeah, that's the next boss
and-
fight
and so
area.
does the
We
duo
just have to
mode,
defeat
which
Gorilla Grodd before we can get there. He was just like showing it off.
So that is a lot of stuff here, and this one is actually a little bit different.
Oh,
in
Meps,
that-
I think your game reset.
Oh,
Did you make a new character?
Where's the tutorial again?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you need to get back to your other character. This is a new character in
I
the
hate
tutorial.
I hate this bug when you get
So
your
strange.
character reset
happens.
tutorial.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little different though. I don't remember stuff being smashed up or this purple.
Yeah.
Are you sure? It might just be easier if you just play through the tutorial and just get on with it.
Yeah, probably. I'll just go through it again. I can always
I
learn.
think Cyborg's new though.
Learn something.
Probably talk to him.
Wait, I thought that was supposed to be Superman. Why is... Guys, the game is
April
corrupted
Fool's-
again.
April Fool's was yesterday, y'all. Calm down.
All right, so a
Oh.
little bit of spoilers happening here because you know, Kid Flash apparently got captured, and it's fine.
Oh man, but reality's worse. Brainiac's trying to unlock the Speed Force with kidnapped speedsters.
I've still got comms on Flash. There's
All right,
sort of
so-
barrier in the Speed Force blocking my arrival. But you've got this, kid.
The game is not broken.
Brainiac's
My
probably
assumptions were what was
using
broken.
Jay Garrick to generate that barrier. We gotta free him and release Flash.
So
Doesn't
this
says fun
raid
like
is actually
Brainiac.
An arena style raid, so not much of a crawl.
It's been
at
a
all,
while.
but You'll have multiple waves, and checkpoints in the boss fight, kind of like the Hive Master in Titans. And yeah, the big bad guy is someone we haven't seen in a long time. You're getting the hint here. I think they're the clues. They're subtle. You'll be.
Yeah, was there anything you wanted to add about what we need to know as we start this instance writing desk?
Sure. So this is a reference to one of the more obscure stories in Flashpoint. I guess
How many
I'll say,
times we gotta teach you
is,
this lesson, old
Kid
man?
Flash Lost. So one of the things that's real core about the Flashpoint story is that Flash does not have enough Speed Force to go back and fix the Flashpoint timeline. And so there's a few different ways that he gets enough Speed Force, and one of the ways actually that Kid Flash Lost introduces is that Kid Flash gives him his Speed Force. So this is the story we're focusing on so that we can get more Kid Flash stuff, and you can see we're in the future where Kid Flash is from. And Brainiac has taken it over because in this universe there's basically no Justice League to oppose Brainiac. So Brainiac has won in the future. He's captured speedsters, and we are rescuing those speedsters so that Flash can get enough Speed Force and fix the timeline.
Yeah,
So-
what we're seeing there is the Legion headquarters being bottled up. Brainiac.
Yeah, just to recap, we're in a Brainiac bottle ship in the Flashpoint timeline world.
He won in another
in
bad future.
the 31st
Yeah,
century
basically.
Metropolis.
Clear as mud.
Like, you know why? Because it's not a future
A lot of
without
layers
us.
there.
And we're bottling up 31st century Metro. Okay. Okay, that's where we are.
Yep.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. It's all good.
Do you think Kid Flash tried running faster?
He did, but he was stuck in a dream.
Oh, it's Jay.
Alright. I thought that was a good idea.
Ooh, another Flash. Uh-oh. Spoiler.
This is a spoiler.
Never.
Besides losing my tactical advantage, you
This
would
fight
use
is
his
so fun.
abilities to undo the Flashpoint timeline.
Damn straight we would.
Yeah, we played this yesterday, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Megzilla carried us through it.
Yep.
That's what happened.
Carried the bottom of the DPS charts.
Oh, do I want to become famous? Oh,
Definitely me.
not by you. I don't want to
That's
get
why I play controller. Nobody looks at your
no
DPS.
reason to actually even have you exist in this world.
All right,
That's
so
smart.
we would fight Brainiac here, and a bunch of things will happen.
Oh, look down too.
Oh, yep. Let me.
You can see
let me-
Oh, wow.
You've got Vertigo.
Oh, that's
Try
cool.
it.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Now, see, this
But
is
this
the
raid also
room of
has,
a raid.
I mean, it has elite,
This
but it
is
has
it.
more, right? Sharon, do you want to
Sure do.
jump in there?
Yeah. So we're trying a new thing called well, the official name hasn't been made, I guess, but challenge mode. So you, in Elite only, you can crank up the difficulty yourself, with the group majority vote, I guess. But you can go up to 4 more levels of difficulty to cap out at challenge mode 5. And so
Elite Plus.
new difficulty
Just
levels
call it
bring
Elite Plus.
higher difficulty to the stats and whatnot, but also it will unlock other mechanics and special adds and whatnot as you progress the levels. And these levels will grant you more renown, more sigils, a better chance at drop rates for rare pets and stuff. So we're trying this out, this new tech, and we'll be using it for future content later on this year if it all works out well.
Fuck calling it
Yeah,
challenge
that's
mode.
super
Challenge
exciting.
mode's 2
That's,
words. That's just too long. Elite.
great
It's
for those
already an
folks who crave
elite
challenge.
plus. There we
Little
go.
Challenge, a lot of challenge. Kind of go where you want to go. Chat seems to think that Super Elite is the obvious name for this.
No.
Yeah.
We'll see about that.
Plus.
Fucking chat.
Yep.
Fucking up the names.
And also,
Elite plus.
Some people from the forums might recognize that we have been talking about doing combat pet, the trinket pets, doing a tier system. We will introduce that here, where in event mode you'll get a tier 1 rare drop pet, normal mode tier 2, you'll get a tier 2 version, and elite mode tier 3. But your drop rates will increase in challenge mode as you get higher and higher.
Okay, I can go with Elite Omega.
Has a better chance of dropping for you.
Very cool.
I think if you want this fight to be really hard, just don't have any artifacts or augments and be a little undergeared.
I mean, that'll help. Sure.
Yeah, it's been a couple of months. Austin,
Always a
how you
solid
doing,
strat.
man? I had take a little bit of a
So
breaky.
why don't we just stay
Is
here
just
in this
life and
this
work.
room and show off some gear? How does that sound? Speaking of gear.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
So, if you guys want to
So we're just gonna do it here in this dark place.
go to
10-4.
WOFP, or I can summon you. Let me know. We'll start looking at the gear and rewards this episode.
Seriously though.
Yeah.
Just call it
let me know.
Elite
I think
Plus.
you're gonna have to summon me.
You're gonna summon me.
Although I don't have any of the
Okay.
I don't have any of the outfits. I'm just here to look.
I'm not.
Minecraft's nice.
That's confusing.
This is great because I could screw up this entire thing by
Technology.
accidentally walking over too close to Brainiac.
Well, that's true.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's me, Flashpoint Batman.
Could you?
What's oh yeah, wait. What is? Are you in writing desk? What is your name? Your character name?
I'm in
Jesus,
transport. I may or may
Sharon.
not be in the right one.
Wow, Sharon, Karen, Sharon, Boilers.
It's-
Whoever you are.
I'm not,
Is that a frame?
You pushed my buttons, Kelk?
All one word.
All one word.
How do
No,
you?
you guys didn't see anything. Stop looking.
How do you spell calc?
CALC.
like calculator.
Calc. Got it. Sorry.
Calc. It's short for calculator. That's what we call calculator, around the water.
Mhm.
Seeing game code, folks. Get it in.
Makes sense.
We're friends.
All right. Well, not Sharon has
about that.
kind of jumped the gun here. So we'll just jump right at it.
All right.
If my There we go. Okay. Oh, if you've got them, switch to your Doomsday inspired ultimate gear.
Bro.
Towards Magzilla.
Yeah, here, let's just stand with me over here. Where's Magzilla? She's just hiding because she's
Oh, I'm not in.
she's just
proper
all
costume.
ravening.
Did you not bring an outfit?
No. I mean, this is my outfit.
It's all right. All right. So as you can see, it's Doomsday. You got the classic shorts, the spikes, all the goodies. You can see Charon is wearing the enhanced version, which is more shiny and an aura.
Bro.
Right.
It's a Doomsday aura, so like, why not go for broke?
Yep.
Not sure as you beat.
It's perfectly.
Here's my version of the Elite. I went crazy colors.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's it. I didn't bring an enhanced version, but yours looks great.
I mean, I wore
So is that helmet a face
you look
style, or
great.
did
You look great.
like what's the face style here?
You did.
Hey, Raph.
So this is.
This one is the vendor gear.
Thank you.
This is vendor.
shout out to Multiverse out there. I saw recently one of his videos. He's like, "You don't have any Doomsday stuff," and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna bite my tongue."
Well, actually,
Yeah, Multiverse with the shout out.
Yeah, so exciting.
Yep. Oh, my cat's coming.
And Doomsday features in Flashpoint because there's not a Superman to oppose him. So poor Mr. Gold has to try and fight Doomsday, which, woof.
Doesn't go well for him.
Just
but
woken up.
You'll be there to save the day in the open world, that's for sure.
Okay, so Red 5 is
believe
showing
Booster.
how it looks on a regular skin.
I think he's got.
He's a Mrs. Eyes and the Rock skin. Okay.
All right, so that is the Doomsday gear. Let's switch to the next set of gear inspired by Heatwave.
If you said Heatwave, you won.
Heatwave. That's
I
hot.
saw a lot of people say it in chat.
That's some looking good looking shit.
Now, see, guys, my clues on the forum has said they're hot and it's not all doom and gloom. Doomsday. Okay.
Oh, you picked out some nice colors.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Yeah. Got a
thanks,
compliment from an
Mixzilla.
artist. Best day ever. So which gear is
Next,
this?
I would
Red
say-
Five?
I'm loving it. This is the Heatwave. This is the we call it the event gear in house. I don't know which to. Somebody calls it the dropped gear because it will drop as purple gear in for normal mode instances and elite mode instances and all elite mode, normal mode stuff. But you can also buy it on the
Whatever the writer
vendor
chooses.
scaling boxes. It scales up to CR for the episode.
Doing a Legends of Tomorrow design, I blame DC. They probably
Yeah, it's
don't
got a
want to
sweet
do
little
anything
backpacks,
tying in
so
with
any
it.
sort of fancy
You know
backpack.
how
And this
DC
one I
doesn't
assume is
really
full of flammable
do
materials.
much of tie-ins
So,
with those
keep it
CW
away
shows.
from fires.
Last one was Supergirl, and we saw that
Yeah.
worked
Oh,
out.
inflammable materials.
Don't have any fires around.
Oh no!
Hilarious.
My cat's rubbing
Alright,
on
and
my
it
leg, and
has
I'm trying to
an
pet him.
enhanced version.
Ooh.
As you can see.
The enhanced version has a hat too.
It does
like
have
the
a hat,
hat.
but I wanted to show without the hat because
That's
I don't
cool.
like hats.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually seen this piece without the hat. It's got that sweet neck thing, like
Right?
a collar.
I mean,
That's actually awesome.
it maybe makes less sense because now you're gonna get burned in the face or whatever, but it looks cool.
It's not
Well,
too
this
bad.
is like after you've been out starting fires, you've had a long day. You want to toss back some soda coolers with your buds, take the hat off. Go down to
There's
the
an
local
open
Flashpoint
mouthpiece.
Gotham bar.
You can still wear the helmet, still wear the mask, and still drink your soda coolers.
We should just do an entire stream about my headcanon for this game.
We should. I said that earlier, I think.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
So this is Pyromaniac, an enhanced Pyromaniac gear inspired by Heatwave. All right, just a little bit more to show you. We've got a
it looks great.
OP item. Do you have that one, Red 5?
I do. Let me put on my my slim line here
Your tights.
so I can my tights.
Enhanced what?
So
Oh, fuck.
I wasn't sure what to pair it with. So the OP item is this is Brainiac's wings. Can you get us both in the frame here at the same time?
Yep.
Just
I
come
mean,
over here.
unless you keep running.
Yeah.
around.
That's the OP item is a back piece?
No, I meant me and Brainiac.
Oh. Yeah.
I assume that's why you brought us here
Great.
for a little Brainiac fashion show.
Now they are sized for you. They're not the size of the giant Brainiac robot, but.
So this OP item is it's immediately equipable. The one I've got on right now is level 287, which is its first rank. It has 25 ranks. Every time you rank it up, it's an item level. The stats go up. Similar to the other one, you get the this time you get the food everywhere. The catalysts either come from daily instances and on-duty stuff, weekly instances and on-duty stuff, and open world stuff, and there's one that's on the vendor. In addition to that, if you're like me and your luck's just real bad, the pit boss. We worked out a deal with the pit boss. The pit boss actually has limited quantities of extra stuff. So, and they're expensive, but if you're just not getting the drops, just go to the pit boss. He's got a limited amount. He'll sell you so many every week. So I think you could buy like 6 of the transistors, 3 of something else, and then 1 of the biggest thing of the catalyst that you need. But that's a new system, so test that out. We're looking for bugs there as well.
I see some questions about heatwave guns. Currently, I do not think they are being offered as styles or anything like that.
Nope, not at this time.
So I think player munitions shoot bullets, which it's a flame gun, so I'm not sure quite how that works. So
we need heatwave gun as a style, please, and thank you.
Also, just like the other OP item, this one has an enhanced version of the style that you can only get if you rank it all the way up.
Which I believe is what I have on.
I super like this change of being able to equip it right away. I think it really makes it so that
is a good change for the OP item. That is a good change.
Thank you. I like it too. Also, one time I was playing with you, Writing Disc, and in episode 39, and something happened to your OP item that it gave me an idea, and I was like, okay, I really need to change this in game. So this OP item cannot be accidentally scrapped.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff to salvage, and I accidentally salvaged my OP item, and I was so sad.
Wait.
Yeah, I was like, wow, Writing Disc.
See, has a good and bad thing.
She hasn't.
Maybe now.
So it can't be salvaged, but it can still be deleted.
We're going to wrap up with a look at the artifacts and a couple of base items.
So the Doomsday gear, or actually...
Charon, if you need to drop.
I'll pause it real fast. Sharon over here is wearing the Doomsday vendor styles. This is the Heatwave style. This is the enhanced version even. This is the purple gear. This is all that purple gear is the Heatwave. The back piece right here is the OP item. Brainiac's wings is the OP item.
Go ahead and drop. You are free. We release you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Red 5, tell me
Charon.
what's happening with these artifacts. I'm going to look at Cersei's mask.
We have 2 new artifacts. Cersei's Mask, it's a tank artifact. This one triggers whenever your shield is broken. I know that text is incomplete and broken, by the way. That's one of our many test bugs that will be fixed probably with the first patch. But this one, whenever your shield is broken, it increases your incoming healing, and it stuns enemies near you. So this is something, as a tank, I'm always throwing up a shield. So this is something I'm definitely going to be running.
Fire players. Boom. Fire players. How do we get the OP item? I can only guess it drops from Brainiac. I can only guess. I haven't read the forums if that's true or not, but I can only guess that the OP item drops from defeating Brainiac. But yeah. Incoming healing. Technically, incoming healing can help out with every tank. To be honest, it can help out with everybody. But we all know that definitely comes from the increased healing fire tanks got that in the bag. They get that increased healing all the time. So this is definitely can definitely be a fire tank artifact for them. But of course, all of us could use it.
Probably on my earth tank right away.
The stun doesn't
so whenever
seem
that
too bad.
gemstone shield breaks, my buddies are
I'll
gonna
probably
heal
get
me
to
up,
rank
'cause
80
usually whenever the shield
and
breaks
shelve it.
or whenever Brick is dead, I need healing right now. So
Oh yeah, earth. Yeah.
so that's a fun one. The second one, also super fun.
They
You
threw
guys might have
episode
noticed the
39 into
statue
a mission.
back in Nightmare Central City for Pied Piper. He shows up in that content, and he left his flute. Pied Piper's flute is a powerful artifact that lets you control rats. And the rats, oddly enough, don't just respond to the power of music and love. They also respond to supercharge. So whenever you use a supercharge while you're wielding this flute, there's a chance that a swarm of rats will show up and basically just mob your enemy. Yeah, it's like a cone attack of rats. It's the craziest thing I've ever. Like,
it's pretty great.
I spent like 10 minutes before this just summoning rats.
Rat
and
catcher
just watching rats, and it's nuts.
Anytime I get incoming heals,
so it might be too much.
Stat,
It might be toned
I
down.
cringe
I
a
don't
bit
know. We
because I
might.
know.
I mean,
that
yeah, we
for
need your
that
feedback
stat
about
to
this.
be
Summon
remotely
those rats,
useful, I have to count
and
on
if
other
it's
people.
like there's way too many rats.
Well, it is an MMO.
Just, like, way too many rats. Yeah, just let us. Or if there's just not enough rats.
Gotta love
you know,
that healer.
Both are valid answers.
Need to change it to cats, and then it's perfect.
There's just a lot of there's a lot of chances in this text. Upon using a supercharge, you have. I'm just gonna go with rank 80 as an example, or we'll just go with rank 200 maxing out. You have a 70% chance to do 15% of damage as additional damage, 20% chance to do 30% of the damage as additional damage, or a 10% chance to do 45% of the damage as additional damage. So it's one of the three, which of course the 70 you have more chances to do the 15%. That is a lot of chance. You know, it's a lot of chance to, and especially if you're relying on doing your supercharge, which folks are either going to do supercharges really, really fast, or they're going to do supercharges like maybe twice in a boss fight. So it's a meme artifact. Yeah, up to a 50% chance of more damage at max. It's 70% to do 15% of damage. You have 20% to do 30, or 10% to do 45%. I mean, to be fair, when that chance actually procs, it'll probably be great. No doubt about it, Austin. No doubt about it. Like that's not artifact. I can see people spending $200 to get leveled up and use it all the time. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the kind of math that Scott Steiner would have brought to the table. You see, you got a 33 chance of a 25% chance of 3% of winning this Sunday. Samoa Joe. It's a slot machine one. Okay, I'm going to let him continue.
Looking for some feedback about damage numbers and stuff. So, try it out. If you're melting stuff too much or it's not powerful enough, just post in the forums. Let us know. We want all that feedback. So those are the artifacts.
Yeah. We're not going to take too much look at them. That's all we're going to show. But now I'm going to jump back to my base and show off a couple of base items and call it a day. Thanks everyone for joining us.
Again, that's nice.
This is the reveal of our 40th episode, World of Flashpoint, where we've got a duo alert, 2 raids, all with elite versions, and the last raid having different levels of.
Now, do the elite duo and the elite alert, do they give renown?
5 different.
That's what I would like to know. Do they give renown? Does anyone know?
We've got an OP item. We've got Sweet Gear, inspired by Heatwave and Doomsday. And most of these base items are inspired by Flashpoint Gotham City, the open world. This isn't really
Oh,
a
sweet. Okay, good.
carefully crafted base, but it does show a bunch of the items clearly, so we're just going to
Okay.
look at them. In case you wanted to open your own iceberg lounge or casino, you can do that. A bunch of graffiti over here on the walls.
Whoa, look at that.
By the way,
Oh, that's
our artist did
awesome.
amazing work there.
Fuck, that is some detailed shit.
Do we know who drew these?
Pink Havoc.
That freeze, though, is sick.
Pink Havoc.
Duo
Do you
gets
think they'll
15
be willing
renown.
to draw one
So
on a
weak.
t-shirt for me?
Well, you have
And
to
I
have
guess
two.
Multiverse over on YouTube.
They might. But it would
Rat's
probably be
Artifact is
illegal.
pretty cool. I used it a bit today in my
Probably
video.
so.
Yeah,
I've
I'll do it
seen
myself.
the footage of it.
Just
That
bring
is
out some
pretty
craft
pretty
store.
sick.
Window
Yeah,
out
there
to
you go.
Gotham.
So when the supercharge
great.
does proc, the
My
rats
Joker
come
looks
out.
like Meg. I don't know how to feel about that.
Hmm.
Someone said that in the Twitch chat.
Well, I
Wait.
mean, you do seem like a happy person.
Is that
We could
Meg?
definitely pull this off for next costume time.
All right.
How did
We'll all
Meg
dye
get
our
those
hair green
scars?
For solidarity. Yeah, we've got different sizes
Confirms
of these,
Flashpoint freeze.
statues. Here's Heatwave. Big. This is big.
That is
Heatwave.
completely
These are
animated series
giant,
vibes.
bonus
Absolutely.
rooms, so just for scale, that is huge.
What do we have up here?
The rogues have their own banners in case you want to.
Yeah, that's getting snatched.
Rogues Tower, kind of. Get the Flash statue. Get a bunch of PsyOps equipment. You know, if you want to set up a barricade in your base, protect some stuff. I've got a bunch of posters over here, kind of propaganda posters.
Fucking grifter.
These are real cool too.
Pink Havoc did these too.
I'm glad Grifter got in there.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Where is grifter?
So, these are just some of the base items that you can find in episode 40, World of Flashpoint.
That's not Martha, that's Meg.
Megzilla, Red 5, Writing Desk, thank you for joining me today to look at this episode.
Wait, can I talk about other stuff I changed?
Oh, sure.
I got other stuff to talk about.
Bonus.
Like, not big stuff.
Bonus Red 5 time, go.
Okay, so, short list of things I changed. Exabytes now stacked. Most exabytes will now stack to 99. Let's see,
Hero.
I made those boxes, the loot caches that you get in the open world. Those are going to stack to 99. I would open those later. Those just fill your inventory. It's nice to do a round of quests and then be like, box opening time. Generator mods for episode 40 now stack. In addition, so I made some big changes to generator mods this time. I wanted to start dropping generator mods like candy in the last couple of episodes because I liked getting them. And so then I would start playing on live and I liked getting them until I didn't. And I was like, okay, well, I got nothing to do with all these great generator mods. So now what I've done is generator mods can be crafted into better generator mods. So you want to get a few might mods, lowest level, and then you're going to purchase a recipe from the pit boss vendor, and he will let you craft them into the red mod. You make a box, basically, let you pick one of the red mods in the next tier. And so your goal is going to be ultimately crafting those rank V4 mods. Yeah, all the way up to 4 to get the best ones. So try it out. I mean, I think it's going to be fun. I'm actually looking forward to crafting some mods. Man, I'm such a nerd. The things I look forward to.
Some good game
I
update
think a
stuff
lot of
right
people
there,
are gonna
guys.
be
Some good
excited
game
about
update
that.
stuff.
I agree.
I think that's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Worth it. That was
Some good shit.
a nice way to tie up the stream.
Good quality
way
of
to
life.
text. Yes, could have said better myself. So a bunch of quality of life things coming to you straight from Red 5, apparently. Remember, we've also got the new Phase UI, which I can't show because I'm in a base. That's fine.
Oh, haha.
That's coming, so you can easily find the open world you want to be in. And we have a bunch of new content coming in this really massive episode packed full of content, especially if you're going to get into that second challenge raid. There's a lot to do. But once again, Writing Desk, Megzilla, Red 5, thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone out there, for joining us for this World of Flashpoint.
Our Emperor, not our
And
war. Why does
we
that
should have the
sound
episode
look
up on
like
the
Star
test
Wars
server
propaganda?
any moment now. So if you want to check it out, head to the forums in the test server section. Little instructions to install test server, get patched up, and let us know what you think. We will definitely be looking forward to all of your feedback. Until next
Oh
time.
wait, does this actually have like a
keep playing
emblem
DCO.
slot to it?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I was actually wondering, does it have an emblem slot? I'm guessing it doesn't, but I don't know if anyone else really even has to, But all right. Episode looks pretty good. Again, I have my little nitpicky stuff because large room with only 2 people in it, and then you have to fight the boss. It's like, we could have made that into a smaller room. I'm not a fan of skipping ads, not in the least. And the real big reason I don't like skipping ads is because I also, you get Nth metal from defeating ads. I know it's on like a timer and everything, but I still have to do the act of defeating them. So why do we have a system that's designed for drops from ads and we don't kill ads? Like, that's the question that really hasn't been answered yet. So if you're going to have ads, then we need to fight the ads, especially when you have a drop stuff with those ads. But if you have and give us content that allows us to skip those ads, then why do we have that system that has stuff dropping from them? We just need to stop at that point, right? Oh, that's just, sorry. The whole, always a big turn off for me is really the Nth metal system, the artifact system. It's always just a big pay out your pocket scam. Just a pay to win scam, in my opinion. But I still enjoy some of the aspects of DCUO still. But I am excited to see some rogues. I will say that. Exploring Sonic Awesome without the bottles seems like it's gonna be pretty cool. But really, the quality of life, exabyte stacking to 99, the loot boxes that you get from the daily and weekly rewards going to be stacking. That's pretty freaking cool. Next, we really just need like a preview mode of what's inside the boxes. That'll be great now. We just need to be able to preview what's inside the box. We need those styles. That's what we need. We used to have the beautiful statues was what the gear looks like, but we don't get those anymore. Gameplay is fun with the sheer amount of stuff they locked behind Mommy's credit card. They just couldn't. Yeah. Well, let me also say that too. Is like you could still utilize the artifact system. You won't get some of the beautiful buffs of the artifact system unless you do drop Mommy's credit card. I can definitely get an artifact to rank 80 with a lot of ease, and then getting it to 120 is the grind. But then to get it to 160 and then get it to 200, you need money for that, and I'm not dropping money. I'll support the game financially, but I will support it in ways that's not truly some pay-to-win stuff sometimes. But episode 40, I'm liking it. I like Heatwave style. I think everybody in chat was definitely right. That definitely looks like some great Deadpool-inspired costumes we're going to be seeing. Outrageous cash cap and such. Oh, I'm a member, so I really don't see the cash cap. The cash cap definitely needs to be better. Absolutely, definitely needs to be better. But I don't know. That was also one of the big news as well. Is that I'm actually shocked they might have mentioned it at the earlier part, but they should have mentioned it in the video and I might have missed it. Episode 40 will be free for everybody. It's gonna be free when it drops this month. You don't have to pay for it. Everybody will have access to it. And the reason for doing this is because this summer they're going to introduce membership changes. So I don't know what that truly means. I don't know what they're going to change with the membership. Are they going to lower the cost? Are they going to increase it? Are they going to give us more stuff? Give us less stuff? Those are definitely questions that everyone's definitely asking, especially on the forums. But I do think that the move to make episode 40 free is smart and beautiful. We've been going the past year because of COVID, and this is actually one of those little happy moments here. Because of COVID, we got all the content for free. It's been open episodes since February. Honestly, probably since January, February of last year. And the game has just been everyone being able to play all the content. Doesn't matter if you're a member, doesn't matter if you're premium, doesn't matter if you're free to play. You have all the content. You know, like an actual free to play game is supposed to be. Like you have access to all of it. Now, as members, we already get access to it, and of course, when open episodes happen, and every time they happen, we get some of the members that just go, "What about us? What do we get?" I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like at this point, it's not about you; it's about the majority of players, especially those affected by, with all of us affected by COVID. So open episodes has been, in my opinion, I think it's been great for the game all year long. And so continuing on with that, bringing episode 40 into just a free thing will be great. And I actually feel that, and of course, things are subject to change. Episode 40 is always going to be free. It's going to be free forever, like the Superman content. But when it's with membership stuff, I feel things are going to change. I feel my guess on this is that they're going to make episodes free forever. They're going to make them free for everyone. Memberships, they'll figure a way to make like an episode's going to have a membership only style or something. Like we had the treasure boxes. The treasure boxes that happened for a past couple of episodes. We had those, and those are member only box that we could open. Or if you've purchased the episode, premium players, if you purchased the episode or were a member, you could open the boxes and, you know, we could sell them on the broker and have fun with there. I mean, they could easily bring back the membership boxes and we could get all those cool elite styles. Whether or not they'll be tradable or anything, that's going to be up to them. Bring back the treasure boxes, it's going to be fine. Don't really change how it works. Just make it where members are the only ones now that can open boxes. And that means that premium and free-to-play players, in order to get those enhanced styles, they would have to go onto the broker. But at the same time, we now have a new system where the purple really comes in to having their own system. You know, like the purple gear, actually you can get the enhanced and the regular straight from the vendor. And that's actually a pretty simple system. That even allows like event players to get their stuff. I mean, I'm okay with it. So I'm not really sure what we can really put inside those boxes. I was like, let's see, I don't care that they have a cash cap though. I just care that as someone who has really been able to put a small amount of money into the game, the cash cap makes it to where you can't have high rank gear, because if you do, you'll go broke repairing it every time. The escrow stuff is a joke. Absolutely. I'm ready to casual play. Too bad the Switch server 8. Oh no, Switch is terrible for that poor player base. But no, yeah, the escrow system is a joke. The cash caps are just awful. But I mean, again, one of the big selling points for membership is that we don't have a cash cap, where premium and free to play, they have a cash cap. I feel that even hearing, like, I heard some friends when they were talking to me about it, I'm like, oh, it's the first I've heard of it. Even they were like, yeah, man, if we get the cash cap, if that cash cap escrow stuff gets removed, I can drop my sub. So it's like, okay, well, the cash cap gets removed, which honestly is fine in my opinion. Like, what would there be a reason to be a subscriber? You know? Also, lifetimers, the people who are a lifetime subscriber, I don't want to hear shit from y'all. True, the first lifetimes was 10 years ago. Now, of course, the latest ones were maybe what, 3-4 years ago? So, I mean, lifetimers, you paid. You don't pay monthly. You have dropped that money, and now literally DCUO, I feel, is paying you to play the game. So whatever membership benefits I feel get changed around, I think for lifetimers, like, calm down. You'll be fine. You'll absolutely be fine. At this point, again, Dimensional Games is basically paying you to come and play the game. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, for me, like, I would like to see memberships, of course, open time capsules. You know, just like a prom box. You know, just open time capsules. Fuck it. That would be my dream. Cash cap just needs to go away. I feel And to be honest, even with, I think that the premium scope as a tier, the premium needs to go away. You either need to be free to play or membership. The premium needs to kind of be merged in kind of like almost like a membership or on that same scope. But I don't know. Like the premium just always felt like the bastard child of this game, because premium players, they buy the episode to get into it and play it, but they get nothing else. They get a terrible cash cap. They can't engage on the broker, which of course the broker is a whole other story I don't want to get into. Let's see. SWTOR has a cash cap for non-subs, but their cap is fairly reasonable even for the economy. Oh yeah. That's the thing too, is like for the economy for SWTOR, that cash cap, I saw the news for that increase. That was great. I absolutely love it. They got a cash cap, and they were even still able to participate in the broker system because the economy wasn't affected by it. It was suitable. In order for the economy on this game to work for the cash caps for us, is like premium would basically have to be, your cash cap's going to be at 10 million. At 10 million, you can actually engage in the economy. Free to play, you're going to look at 5 million. You can engage in the economy. The DCUO needs to fix their fucking economy before really anything that goes too heavy, especially when it comes to a cash cap. The economy is absolutely terrible. It's just terrible. And yeah, free to play and premium players, no doubt they can't engage. And this is especially on PC and the PlayStation. They can't engage in the economy. Premium players should be able to, because they're premium players. They're that second bastard child tier, and they should be able to engage, but they can't because they have to dip into the rest code too, because the economy is terrible. If the economy was at least a little better, where prices were actually reasonable, then I'm pretty sure they would be able to engage in it. But, we got billions of fake money out there, and what the devs have done was good, but at the same time, it wasn't good enough. It was really still a Band-Aid fix, and they really need to go in and really do the surgery, or at least go back in and do a little heavier. But I mean, I'm still not going to discount that they didn't do anything. They did something, but even in the player's eyes, in my eyes at least, it was not enough. More needed to go. More needed to really be cut from people. But it's really hard to figure that out because you have players who have been here for 10 years who make a lot, who've accumulated a lot of money. So it's really hard to figure out where that money comes from legitly and not. In Multiverse, you have yourself a good night too, man. But that's at least something to see for the summer. We have membership changes coming, and episode 40 will be coming in later this month. Can't wait. Maybe those membership changes will have something to do with the cash cap. I wouldn't hold my breath, but it would be nice. That's one of the things that is going to be probably the hard sell is, again, with a membership, we have no cash cap. If they take the cash cap away from premium and free-to-play players, or at least premium players, then I can see a lot of people dropping their sub because they don't have a cash cap. That's just how it is. Which, I mean, it may or may not be a bad thing. They just have to find the equivalent exchange on how to balance it out. That's basically it. New DLC is really fun. Duo is easy, but the Elite Alert is definitely something. I think players looking for a challenge will love it. Excellent, Flame. Excellent. Good to see you, man. Clinkers. Damn, you still streaming? Quit DCO years ago. Watched you join back recently and shocked at the artifacts. I haven't actually streamed in like the past 2 months just because of my 9-to-5 job. But yeah, I mean, I still dabble into DCO a little bit. It's just been tiresome. The Raging Phoenix. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome. We have your subscription service is locking key game features behind it. It's not a good subscription service. Well, no, I don't agree with that. I mean, it's not really locking a key game feature. I mean, even in SWTOR, again, SWTOR with their sub, you have no cash cap. in SWTOR, even though the free-to-play version, you could still get that. You still have a cash cap, but it's a reasonable cash cap. So, I mean, it's still a system that works. But, I mean, I do feel that, I mean, yeah, some game features locked behind it. I definitely see the mentality behind it. I definitely do. I definitely feel, because that's honestly how I sometimes feel about with artifacts in that regard. Because, like, you get 500 Daybreak cash a month. I'm like, yeah, you gotta spend all that on artifacts just to get them fucking leveled up. And by the way, yeah. But clearly, yeah, shocked. Our artifacts are a beautiful system. The leveling experience is the whole fucking trash. It's just a whole other fucking thing I hate so much. There's my quality of life is changing that shit. But, I'm really want to see what they do with the membership changes. I'm, as a member myself, and again, like even one of the people I know on the forums, anytime anyone talks about the membership, he breaks down everything you get for the membership and almost monetizes it to show what you're really getting for your $15 a month. It's definitely always eye-opening to see what value you get, but it is a membership system that is 10 years old. It's archaic. Like, hey, you can unlock Prometheum lockboxes for free. Prometheum lockboxes are useful to absolutely no one anymore. They're just not worth it. Prom boxes need to be removed. We have a whole new lockbox system with time capsules. Replace it. Just replace that shit. Trying to say gaining money basically being impossible without a sub generally just screws the game over. I got you. I definitely got you, Austin. I got you. Been farming it trying to get without spending money a few days and got 1 to 170, but it's painful. But they see, oh yeah. So Clinker, the best advice I can give you is get an artifact to 80. Doesn't really take doesn't take a time. You can get that done pretty easily. Getting it to 120, that's the grind. Getting it to 160 and 200, you're gonna have to open your wallet. That's getting it anything past 120 is going to take longer than that episode's lifetime. Okay? I mean, episodes are going to last maybe 6 to 7 months. I don't even think you can even get to 160. You might be able to get to 160 within 6 months. Maybe. That's also me not really sitting down and doing the math. And God forbid if I ever fucking do that. Because it's always random too, because how much Nismo you get when you drop, and depending on how long you play, it's really weird. But getting it to 120, that should probably take maybe a month or a month and a half randomly. But getting it to 120, that should really probably be your stopping point. But I would definitely get all 3 artifacts to rank 80, just to say, so you have all 3 of your buffs, all 3 of your spec, and then grab an artifact and work it to 120, and then work on the next one. But understand that, of course, the next episode is going to bring in more artifacts. Now, the devs have stated multiple times, you don't need to level every artifact. But as a player base, we find that that's false, because each artifact brings in their own play style, you know? So, of course, you want to level all the artifacts. It's just you're not going to be able to reasonably level all of them up to a correct rank unless you open your wallet. So, I always tell people, get what you want, get it to rank 80, and use it. Whatever you feel like you're going to really want to use, rank it to 120. Because getting it to 120 is going to be the grind. It's absolutely going to be the grind. Because even now, like, I got my artifacts to rank 120, and I'm actually really happy about it. DCUO, hey, it's time for your gear repair for the players. Yes, dear. Yeah. I mean, there was a time that you couldn't even buy the gear as free-to-play or premium because on the vendor, they mistakenly kept increasing the cash cap. So they we had to go back and make it 2,000 as the default. No problem, Clinker. And for all the folks out there who are using artifacts, we do have the artifact calculator. We do still need to update it with episode 39, and now we update it with episode 40 stuff, so we are a little bit behind. I do apologize, but even though you don't really see what the artifact is or the buff, it still will help you understand the experience that you need to level up an artifact. Even for myself, I don't even look at what the buff really is on an artifact. I just choose an artifact and really only pay attention to the experience. But I do gotta talk to my coder, and because we work in IT, so we're always busy as well. So I gotta talk with him and see if we can get some free time, and together we can work and knock out episode 39 and episode 40 artifacts to update the calculator. But usually this would be where it's like, all right, well, I saw episode 40, now I really want to jump into the game, but I'm not, because I'm gonna go take a little medicine because my throat's a little hurting. Just because it's raw. I'm feeling fine. I haven't talked a lot this long in quite a while. But we'll see what the coming week looks like to try and jump into test server and take a look at some content. I have to do some updates to the source wall to get episode 40 content prepared, because there's a lot of information here, and for the next game update as well, looks like it's gonna be some good stuff coming. But thanks, guys and ladies, for all that out there, for hanging out. I know it's been 2 months since I've done this shebang. It's just that you get into a mentality that you just go in really a hermit mode, like I call it. You just go in the hermit mode. That's kind of where I've been. Like, if I'm not at work, I come home and relax and just don't want to do anything. I mean, I barely play games. Like, I'm usually sitting here in front of this giant setup that I have for gaming, and I just watch TV. Sometimes it's like you just have to find that enjoyment, because there's just not stuff to really enticing you with games, But I mean, Outriders just came out. I can't play it on PC because I don't have Xbox Game Pass on my PC. So if I can get it on my Xbox once I get a wired controller, which I'll probably run out and grab one tomorrow. But tonight was a lot of fun. I do miss the faces, or at least I miss seeing the names of faces on there. Maybe it's not on Xbox Game Pass for PC. It's not. It's not, Raph. I played it on my phone, but realizing that controllers suck when it comes to shooters. Controllers suck. Trying to use my right joystick, trying to aim, is just like, hold on, like enemy is right here. Like, all right, move my joystick. Too far. I think I'm hitting him. I hit him. Oh, gotta reload. Joysticks suck. I want my mouse. I got a Steam card right here. I might as well just pick it up on Steam. Actually, yeah, this is actually $50. I just have it sitting here. I haven't used it yet. I was gonna try and get Evil Domination 2 though. And be honest, you got the whole setup for gaming, and you only use it to watch TV. But let's not forget the mobile gaming department. No, I mean, I lay in bed and play a little bit. Been playing Crackdown. I'll play some Crackdown on this. Thanks, Razer Kishi and Samsung. It's good shit. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. But again, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it felt really good. Hey, James, what am I doing here? I'm leaving now. Yeah, I'm gonna go at 10 o'clock, at 10:30 this evening. I'm gonna go find some food. Gonna nibble on a sandwich or something. Thing is, I don't hate DCUO, but I don't know. As someone who can't hash out tons of money a month, I can't make any progress after a certain point. That's kind of sometimes an experiment that I would like to see, or at least hear about, is like, what progress do you really stop at? Do you feel like it's stopped at because you have to open your wallet? For me, it was artifacts. That's basically me. But even then, like, I'm a member, so and again, the progress for the cash cap is really just buying for repairs. I know a lot of the tricks there is you get the soda colas, and you can use the server colas to sell it to a vendor, and you can get that money. I mean, the cash cap hopefully will get looked at this summer. That's one of the key features that the membership has that I want to see if they're going to take that away or do away with it, or God forbid, fix their own economy. Because even as a premium player on Switch, the only thing I really heard on is the inventory, which again sucks ass there. The cash cap, I don't have a problem with it on Switch because I still have to do the repair bills and everything, but it doesn't hurt as much as it does when trying to buy stuff than it does on PC when it's like millions and millions and millions of billions of dollars. Fucking economy. Hi, Hootie. My gosh, just sitting there. But all right, guys. I pay attention to the Discords, to the Twitters. And of course the Facebooks. Maybe we'll get another stream of something tomorrow. I plan and build a little bit in Valheim just to pass the time. We might play some copyrighted music and play Valheim, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to see what my tomorrow looks like and see how tired I'm going to be because I'll have to go shopping for adult stuff. Yay, mattress. We need a new mattress. Our backs are killing us. But thank you all so much for hanging out. Much appreciated. And y'all have a great night. Episode 40, World of Flashpoint, is on DCUO test server right now. So if you have a PC, even a potato one, go out there and play to your heart's content on test server. And I will see you guys over in Discord. Bye, guys. Where's this button? She doesn't want a foam mattress. They mold apparently, so she doesn't want a mold problem. Which technically I don't want mold either. No, I'm watching. That's also what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch Eden Zero as soon as this is over with. So bye.